All right, Izabela.
Michael, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing really, really, really good.
Nice.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm having a bad hair day today. There's nothing I could do to make my hair look good. It's one of those days then.
That's a shame. Yeah, hang on. Why don't you just...
Hang on, you were supposed
take
to...
the cans off.
Hang on, you were supposed to... Izabela, your hair looks lovely. What are you talking about?
Oh, your hair looks lovely. I'm sure
late.
everyone will confirm in the live chat that indeed it does look absolutely beautiful.
Oh, right. Okay. That's enough.
All right, so how are we doing? There's lots going on, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Tons and tons of stuff going on here at the MRC Studios on the Isle of Wight. I see Michael is in on Facebook already. And by the way, Dominic is watching your comments. Our moderator, he's there on Facebook. He's there on YouTube Live. So give Dominic a wave. Say hello.
Yes, indeed. And hello to all of the comments coming in on YouTube as well. Hello to David, Gert, G. Monahan, Doug and Ramesh, and obviously Dominic is in there too. So hello to you. Oh,
absolutely. So lots of new stuff going on. Something to tell you about first and foremost is we are just around exactly 2 weeks away from the launch of my online courses. We launched to the very first founding learners late last year. It's been fantastic. I spent the whole of the rest of the year coaching with fantastic students from all over the world. I'd be delighted to do it with you as well if you want to learn more about audio production, maybe change your life, change your career, and get into this whole crazy world of audio. There's the audio production course. There's also the podcast production course. And, hang on, let's put it up on the screen if I can, right here. And the live stream audio course as well, which is using OBS Studio. Or there's another one for Wirecast as well, if you prefer that. These courses are all opening up at the end of this month. Okay, so that's 2 weeks away, Izabela.
2 weeks away. That's not long at all. And yes, fantastic, absolutely fantastic courses for anyone wishing to learn more about audio. Mike himself is the teacher. You are the teacher.
Yay.
When it comes to...
By the way, if you're interested in any of these courses, go to courses.musicradiocreative.com. If you head over there, just going to get that up in the chat, you can click the course you're interested in, and then you can just put your email address in. There's a place there saying courses opening early 2019. I can tell you it's going to be the end of this month, and you can just get your email in there and we'll email you as soon as they are open to enroll.
Yes, that's right. So absolutely, we've had fantastic feedback from those who have taken the course already or are taking it, as some people are taking a little bit longer than others, but really good feedback from those who have gone through the motions, so to speak. And we are limiting the space to only 20 per course. It's because Mike is giving his personal attention to
each and every person.
Yes, to each and every person. So if you would like, in a way, personal coaching from Mike, that is the way to get it, right?
It is the way to do it. Absolutely. I do one-on-ones. I charge $350 for a one-on-one coaching session. But if you sign up to a course, you basically get a whole month of access to me. So it's definitely really, really cool stuff. And also, Izabela, as a result of this, there's also a special VIP club for everyone who enrolls in the course to come inside. The founding learners get lifetime access to this. So the learners that have previously been in get lifetime access, and it's sitting here inside our community. It's a little locked place here. And it's where the discussions are going to be going on between people who are learning on the various courses. But as you can see, you can hop in here and you can ask any question. We're in here. Dominic's in here. A lot of the MRC staff and moderators are in there. Izabela taking care of things. I believe, hang on, let's look back here because people are asking all kinds of questions. Even Izabela Russell occasionally drops value bombs here. Look, that's Izabela Russell talking about interview sound quality here. Bit of a debate going on. It's live in the community right now, and you can join that at community.musicradiocreative.com, can't you, Izabela?
Absolutely, and we highly encourage posting any questions
anything
in there.
That's on your
It's really, really cool. It's great to see a really thriving group of people passionate about audio. So it doesn't cost anything to join the community. You can do that. It's entirely free, open to everyone. and anyone who has interest in audio.
Absolutely. So that's it really from my end. It's the courses launching in 2 weeks' time. It's all about the community. So that's our community board where you can post any questions you've got. But also, I'm trying to get more active on YouTube. I don't know if you might notice as a viewer on YouTube right now, I'm trying to respond to as many comments as I can because I've been really bad on that. And that's pretty much my new resolution for you guys. I do obviously interact here on the live stream, but I want to be more interactive in between the videos and be commenting. So more of that from me. Anyway, that's everything from me. Izabela, what we got from you?
Lovely. Well, what I wanted to do is just have a next round of mentions here. So just wanted to give a shout out to Daniel, Barry, Ramesh, Nadish, Alexis, Selector Charlie, Nick Hill, Mark, Mr. Mega Radio UK, Liam.
Selector! Sorry, that was a delayed reaction, but I just couldn't help it.
Jose, there is DJ Class, there is Mark, Charles, another Charles, there is Mystic Wolf, Liam, Yuba, and many, many more of you. Thank you so much for your comments coming in. I could see also lots of international mentions. I do like those. There is something really special about this. There was Jose from Chile. There was also Alexis from Dominican Republic. I'm just trying to look. So yeah, do feel free to mention where you are watching from today, please. We would love to hear from you.
Would be really good. So this is essentially a chance to catch up with you on the live stream, but it's also Free Jingle Friday as well. And Free Jingle Friday is where we'll sit here, Izabela and I will do a few voiceovers. Might even produce a few of them as well if you want to drop a super chat if you're watching on YouTube, or a donation at mrc.fm/donate. Help support this live stream and the channel essentially and keep things going. I would really love that, and then we can maybe produce up a few jingles. But we're also doing kind of free scripts and things like that. Izabela, explain more.
Have you lost your tongue today, Michael? Mike's lost his tongue.
Twister.
Please make sure to post your script in the comments right now. So you can do it both on Facebook and on YouTube. We have Dominic in the chat who's picking up all the scripts and recording them very nicely for Mike and I in the spreadsheet. So in just a few minutes, we are going to do the first round of recordings. So if you've posted your scripts, we may read them. We may not, because we may not get to it depending on how many scripts come in. If you would like to have your script guaranteed, you do need to do a super chat. We prioritize those and we will make sure to produce it too. So if you would like to have a jingle produced, you've got to super chat. It doesn't matter how much. It could be $1, it could be £1, or whatever your currency is. It doesn't matter. It just brings those up to our attention.
That's it. And I'm just digging this. Hang on.
I was going to say, what the heck is this?
Hang on, let's have a little bit more of this. Auto-tune. Wow. Come on.
Seriously, can we stop this now?
That is auto-tune to the extreme. Sorry, I have a selection of kind of royalty-free music that we just keep playing here. I try not to get the vocal stuff in.
Should be entitled "How to Auto-Tune."
How to auto-tune your voice, which I've done many times. Sorry, Izabela, interrupt your flow. Go on.
You did indeed. So just wanted to do now a round of around the world round, since we've had loads of people posting where they are watching from. There is Krista in Sweden. There is Dan in New York. There is Indra from India. There is Surfing Tracker in Tennessee.
Nice. Thanks to Pop Unlimited for the super chat. Yes.
Yay. There is another shout out to India, New York, South Africa, and Cold Wiltshire in UK. And South
Did you say Cold Wiltshire?
Cold Wiltshire.
Wiltshire.
And there is also South Africa, Texas, Belgium, Philippines, New York, Thailand, and that's the end of my list. And I wanted to say, isn't that interesting that people in the US will never say, I'm from the US. They will always say the state they are from. It's almost like different countries within the country, right?
Absolutely. So we're gathering together your free jingle scripts. So anything you want voiced by us, we'll throw the session file up into a shared folder in Google Drive, give you the link so you can get whatever you have voiced. If you throw a super chat or a donation in any way, we'll make sure to produce you some free jingles as well. Another thing I wanted to mention actually, Izabela, is it's quite relevant. I'm using my PC over here to manage the live stream with OBS Studio.
PC.
Really liking it, and it is really good.
Yay.
So I've been doing a lot on the remember this started late last year, the Ultimate Audio PC build, where I've been kind of generating my own PC from parts upwards. This started last year when you got me moving the soil out in the front, and you gave me a budget to spend.
I
just wanted to talk a little bit about that that PC journey for a moment, because it's had quite a little bit of feedback, and we've done some really nice things. So a lot of people were asking me when I got started with this, when I built the initial PC, so actually at some point, maybe in the community, I'll throw up a list of parts I've used to make this PC. I was getting questions like, you know, are you getting paid to do any of these placements? And I can tell you at the very start, when I started this project, nothing of it is product placed. Occasionally now we are starting to work with some people, but obviously whenever I get a part, I will let you know this has been sent to me by this company and I'm trying it out, kind of thing. But when I started the whole PC building journey, it was just my own research and my own budget. So hopefully, Izabela, that will help people who want to do the same thing.
Absolutely. And I know you're really digging in, so there is loads more that you're exploring in that, and it will be coming on to your channel very soon.
Yeah, definitely. And a really cool thing about this, if you haven't seen it, it's on the YouTube channel at youtube.com/musicradiocreative. Just search Ultimate Audio PC builds. Is that I'm learning along the way, because I'm a bit techie, but I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to building PCs and putting them together. You know, I don't know pretty much really. So, but I'm learning along the way. But the best thing is the community here on YouTube is amazing, responding to the videos. So all the comments, there's been a lot of feedback on the kind of parts I could be using, how I could be doing things better, and things like that. And one thing I'm going to have to convince you to at some point, Izabela, is it's an M.2 NVMe drive or something like that.
What?
Anyway, it's like, apparently it's got the fastest transfer times of any SSD drive.
Oh, there you go. Check it out. That sounds good.
Yeah, you can get about
for Mac.
You can, I think, maybe.
All right.
I'm not sure. They're kind of credit card size, the drives.
Okay.
But anyway, I might talk about that more on the channel.
You should definitely do. And big shout out to Doug and Helly for super chats. Thank you so much, guys. Helly, make sure to post your script, please, so that we don't lose it anywhere in the stream of comments that are coming in. There is more countries coming in, by the way, which is pretty good. I really love doing this.
It's really cool. By the way, in about 3 minutes, we're going to get round to recording the first batch of jingles.
Post those now. If you haven't yet, post now.
Hey, Surfing Trucker, thank you.
Hey.
And by the way, I can see that's a wonderful super chat. I can see that Krista Hantelson knows exactly what NVMe is. Thank you. I thought I was the only one that knew what NVMe is.
Nice.
M.2. Essentially, it's literally, it's like a credit card size hard drive. You can fit, at the moment, the maximum capacity of these things is about 2 terabytes, but 2 terabytes of this storage costs about £500.
Whoa.
So it's quite expensive. But for about
$700, right?
Yeah. But for about half a terabyte, it's not too bad, because half a terabyte's coming in around the £100 or $130
but what is half a
mark.
terabyte those days? Come on.
I know, but you can do decent stuff. And,
it's nothing.
And I'll tell you one thing, Izabela. I want to do a video at some point editing in Adobe Audition using an M.2 hard drive, maybe with a 7200 RPM hard drive as a backup. So you know, in Audition, actually, it's probably better I show you this, because I have got Audition loaded.
Geek.
This is what I want to geek out on with my audio people.
We need to have a jingle saying "Geek Alert."
Yes.
Geek Alert. All right.
I think I probably could find a jingle that says that. Actually, you bear with me for a moment. I'll just load up the jingle pad.
Hang on, you do that, and I will find. I just want to give a shout out.
I am an audio geek. I am an audio geek.
Nice. There you go. Continue. Go.
So yeah, what I was going to say, I'm actually going to show this. I've never really configured this properly in Audition, but a lot of times I get asked about the preferences menu in Audition. There's so many things in here. What do they all do? Most of the time you just install Adobe Audition and you leave it as is. Eric Dahl's made a wonderful donation on Super Chat. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
So yeah, one day I'm going to make some videos going through what all of these things do and how you can like set them and hack them to make it, make Adobe Audition really super super fast and cool. But one thing that I'm 100% certain will make market improvements to Adobe Audition is this media and disk cache. Okay, now this is really cool, and pay attention to this if you're ever editing audio, or particularly if you're editing videos, like very intensive files there, and you find like there's jittering and stuttering and your computer keeps choking and falling over. This might be a good tip for you, Izabela. Here, in most Adobe products, you get in the media and disk cache section, you get the opportunity to set up a primary temp and a secondary temp hard drive, right?
Okay.
So usually by default, you'll see here that the primary temp is just somewhere on your local hard disk. And usually most people, particularly Mac users, only have one drive in there, and it's the drive with the OS, the drive with the apps, and the drive for the temp, and probably the drive for your Dropbox or your Google Drive as well. Now, this is not good for many reasons, right? If you are, the worst offender is if you're syncing Google Drive or Dropbox at the same time as trying to do something else, because you're essentially trying to make too many calls to the hard disk, like Google Drive or Dropbox is taking up all of your I/O, rights to your disk, and then you're trying to do something. You've had this before. You've been moaning about it.
I've had this. Yeah, I do have it actually quite a lot of the time. So
that's why, really, what I'm trying to advocate here is that you have many different drives and you use them for different things. So ideally, you'd have a super fast SSD drive for your operating system only, and maybe some apps. Then you'd have a place for your media and another place maybe for a temporary file. So you could have 3 or 4 hard drives here. I'll be corrected if I'm wrong, by the way, in the chat. I'm trying to say from what I know, but I'm sure there are others out there who will have opinions on this. But the best thing you can do is have your OS and your app installed, say, on the primary drive. Then you have another drive, say a really fast SSD, as your first primary temp here in Audition, and then a secondary drive, another SSD as your secondary temp, and then you're literally going to whiz through and do really cool things. And things like plugins will load faster on M.2 NVMe drives, so I'm really into it, Izabela. Anyway.
I can tell. All right, we're going to record in just a second. I'm just going to have a quick round just to mention all of those who have posted things. Is that all right? Can I just quickly do it? Go. Okay. So shout out to Lens TV from Ghana. Vitality Black from Russia, and we have DJ Karam from Jamaica, we have Indra from Indonesia, there is more Ghana with George from there, and there is Stephen from Wales, hello to you, Liam from Cape Town, and there is Lee J from Scotland. Hello to you.
Can I just say the Mystic Wolf has just given me a very succinct explanation here. The additional drives act as virtual memory. That's the best way to explain it. Really. Well,
you know what?
Thank you, the Mystic Wolf.
It's taken such a long time.
I know, I like trying to explain, but
that's great. Yeah. Well, thank you to Dave J for the latest super chat. Thank you to you, sir. And I think we should be recording.
Okay, don't forget the Facebook folks as well. We got Michael over there. We got James Lewis as well. DJ Richard Daly. Hello, Richard. Nice to see you. Terrence is in. We got James Lewis, Ashley Harvey, Colin Smith, Rob Mobley. Nice to see you, Rob. Alex Jaggard, Simon Scholes as well. Alessandro and Frankie.
Nice. Oh, just the latest round. There is Kenya in the house with I Am Foxhill, Gert K from Estonia, and we have DJ RJ from Bahamas. Oh, I really wish I was in Bahamas right now.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
There is James from London, there is Josh from Australia, and Mr. Litchfield from UK, Staffordshire in the UK, and there is Warwickshire as well here in the house.
And Wild Willie D is on Facebook.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. You see, like every moment you mention
all right, come on. This is really boring for anyone watching on the replay. Let's get into it.
Boring. Go.
All right.
Mr. Go.
I am going to get into assigning my devices. Oh, by the way, I've had another thing that I wanted to share with you, seeing as we're in screen share now, and that is Loopback. I'm really impressed. I've used Loopback since before Rogue Amoeba took it on and developed it. But they've done amazing things with this. They've just released late last year version 2 of Loopback. What Loopback is, it's this thing I've got here in the foreground here. It's basically a virtual audio cable thing. So rather than having wires externally going between audio interfaces and stuff, you can kind of route things through in here. And they just updated to version 2, and I really like it.
Does it mean all the wires under the table cable can disappear. Please tell me yes. Oh,
no.
So what's the point?
This is just virtual routing for doing clever things like recording Skype calls, getting in multiple guests.
Right,
but as you can see here, it's like this is my Soundcraft Signature 12 MTK mixing console, which I really, really like. And now they've got really cool faders, so you can see what each channel is doing. So you can see channel 1, that's my mic peeking in there. Channel 2, that's you. Speak, Izabela. Hello.
I speak. Hello.
See?
This is me.
She's speaking there. And then channel 6 is a really clever channel. I have the whole output of everything that before it goes to the live stream going to a DBX 166XS to compress the whole output. And this is the compressed output, as you can see, quite a bit louder than our original source. And down here, it's the output. Anyway, there's a lot of inputs and outputs. One day I'll do a video explaining it all. Very, very cool stuff.
That's cool. No, that is fantastic. I think we should get some recording. Thank you to Richard, to DJ Core, and Gary for the latest super chats. Thank you, guys. Anyone who has just joined in, make sure to post your scripts now. We are going to be recording it literally now. And if you would like to have your script guaranteed to be recorded and produced, it is a super chat to guarantee that. And thank you to Monk TV for your latest super chat too. And I think we ought to do it now, Mike.
All right, great. Just to say, well, let's give another couple of minutes. And the reason I say that is I think once we've got this next round of jingles, we're going to go into recording and producing mode. So that'll be it for getting your scripts in, okay?
I see. Okay, I think that might be a good way to test things out, by the way, because we've never done it as
we
such.
Need a format, really.
So it would be good to give kind of a good deadline. It's like you've got you've got a time till that time to either post your script or super chat, and then after that we go into the recording and producing mode. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, so we're kind of having a production meeting on the air, as it were. This is a really good idea. Let's do it. So maybe the first 15-20 minutes of the show we'll collate stuff, and then the last bit, and then we don't always run up on the deadlines. Thank you, Louis Riviera. Nice to see you there. With a wonderful super chat, really very much appreciated, Louis. So let's give it. Should we give it another? Are people getting bored? Should we talk about more stuff, or should we produce? I don't know. Maybe another.
You don't know what to do. Oh dear.
3 or 4 minutes.
Know what to do?
Play a jingle. I think it's time to play a jingle.
Play a jingle. Do that.
Oh, I like this one. Can you talk up to the vocals though, Izabela? Can you get it? Can you be quiet just before it comes in?
Yes,
and can you smile when it mentions your name as well?
MRC Live is where it's at. Mike has so many tricks in his hat.
And now you.
Izabela at his side. They'll take you on an audio ride. Music Radio Creative.com.
Nice, really like it. All right, I'm getting in a jingle mood now, a jingly mood.
All of them are, by the way, on Spotify now, right? So
yeah, they are on Spotify. Yeah, just search MRC Live, I think. MRC Live, or Music Radio Creative, one or the other, and you should find it. All right, stand by. At the end of this jingle, we're closing down submissions. All right, Izabela? We're closing down jingle scripts.
Audio production and more. This is Mike Russell on Music Radio.
And Izabela. And Izabela. And Izabela. And Izabela. And Izabela.
Yes, that's it. I think that we are going to be recording now. I can see that we haven't got all of those in the spreadsheet just yet, so we will give Dominic a second to type in all of the super chats.
Yep. So we're not taking any more super chats, okay? We're not taking any more super chats. Michael Suhovsky is the last person. Oh my goodness. Now people are just submitting at the last minute. Look at this. Look at this. We've got to be prepared for that. All right. Another production meeting. We have a cutoff point every live stream. We're having the production meeting on air. We have a cutoff point, and then we play a jingle, and we give everyone a last chance to submit. Okay, and then the last few super chats come flooding in, and then we cut off. So I said Michael who's Suhovsky, but now we've also had one from DJ Core Corey and Josh Agnew as well. But no more. Josh, you are the last one, my friend.
That's it.
Josh.
And anything else that comes in is a pure tea and coffee treat for Mike and Izabela. So this is
all right. There you go. Doug has said it. Super chats are closed. All right.
Thank you to Doug. He's been in last week, I remember too, and he's been doing a really good job kind of, moderating that too alongside Dominic. So fabulous. Thank you.
That's it. And I think it's a good idea, actually.
Yes.
We'll have a little scrum about this afterwards, maybe. But yeah, we'll set up a deadline. Yeah. We'll take submissions and super chats, and then we'll say we're closing it down. We'll do a countdown. And then
the recording and production.
We'll play a jingle.
Plenty on our spreadsheet here, so plenty to get around with. So.
All right, just before we get into it, I'm just going to push this button, and I'm going to play a jingle that was submitted to our show by Michael Conrad. Here we go. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's Free Jingles Friday.
Hey. Actually, that rule, Britannia, is very appropriate right now with the whole Brexit stuff going on, isn't it?
I know. There is so much of it going on at the moment. Oh,
yes.
We are all one audio united world here. So
that's
no
it, yeah.
Brexit, no Brexit. We don't care. And look at
doesn't matter to us. Audio unites us.
Absolutely. And look at the wonderful kind of spread of nationalities and cultures across the listeners here today. Actually, I really want to do something special with this. Perhaps next week I will get Dominic to record all of those countries, and I will create like a heat map for you to have a look at. Next week, because I think that's quite special. It's amazing to see such a huge variety of nationalities joining us here today, and it's amazing to see how audio truly unites. So there you go.
We are all one.
Okay.
Okay, right, let's get into it.
Let's do this.
So we are going to, we've got everything all loaded up here, so that's great. Right, let's start from the top. I'm going to read these off. And I'm going to need to drop markers as well, so I remember where all the... So don't worry about clapping before each one. I'm just going to drop...
Thank you, because
let's just go back and
annoying.
Forth. But let's just go back and forth.
Another production meeting. Let's do this.
let's not even mention the user. No, let's mention the usernames and then do the script.
Okay,
and then stop, and then the other person will do it. So we just go back forward, and I reckon we can bash this out in about 5 minutes, starting with Selector Charlie at the top of the list and going through in order to the end. I can see it's got up to Michael Suhovsky at the end, but there's also Josh Agnew in there who did a super chat.
We've
so
got
everything's in there. So we're going to go straight through from Selector Charlie down to Michael, and we're going to read back
there is
forth.
Josh, Josh is there too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we have them all. So
arming for record. Here we go. Arming for record. Give me a bit of level is.
Hello, this is Izabela
here.
How are we?
Okay.
Good.
So let's go. I'm hitting record, and this is going to be one take. Neither of us are going to mess up any scripts. We're both going to do this in one take, and it's going to be fantastic. All right?
Okay, decided.
Here we go. Your free jingles starting now. Don't mess it up, Izabela.
Do I go first?
Don't break the chain. No, I'll stop.
Okay.
Here we go. Don't break the chain. Ready?
Okay.
It's a Selector Charlie exclusive.
Kurt K. Don't be afraid. Christy 13 is a pure angel on earth.
Mark Thomas. You're listening to DJ Mark live on DJ Plug Radio.
The Moistic Wolf.
Don't break the chain.
Vintage Radio, where music and memories collide, with Mike Son James.
Gary Pierce. Welcome to Eartunes Radio.
Barry Bridle. Great music from Simon G on Jubilee Hospital Radio.
Love Hospital Radio. Okay, you give me that one. Oluwagbemiga Sodinelidi. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but anyway. DJ Jasper on the Wheels of Steel.
Mark Latibudir. This is DJ Karam of Nationwide Radio 90 FM Jamaica.
DJ Class. Follow at Class the DJ.
The next one is for you.
Pop
it's a super
Unlimited.
Chat. It says voice chosen mic.
Get a blank tape ready because Asa Byrne is about to play the best song in the whole world ever. Get a blank. Sorry, I'm messing it up.
You broke it. It wasn't me.
Get a blank tape ready because Asa Ben is about to play the best song in the world ever.
Okay. surfing tracker. We would say to turn it up, but it's all about buttons these days. Button mash up. No, sorry. Button mash it up.
James Lewis. You're listening to Trance Sessions with DJ Jail.
Sorry, I just got distracted. Terence Macondo. The Surge on Money FM from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Henry Herner. H2 can do. Welcome to our world of language and sports travel.
Krista Hantilson, sorry. Scoutywood, the best camp of 2019.
Very good. We're doing your free jingles now. James Band. You listening to Jim and Barry on their special shows on Hospital Radio Medway.
Colin Smith. You're listening to Smudge on Crowzone Radio.
Eric Dahl. Your favorite station. The best presenters playing the best music in the world.
Christopher Heaton. Friday is a free chicken wings Friday is free chicken wings day here at Apple Bar. Just order a drink and ask for your free wings.
Dave J. Rhodes. Trapped in the basement. This is Dave Rhodes on DJR Creative on RTI. Please send help or pizza.
LJWDJ. Old school, live, in the mix.
David Melinda. 106.9 megahertz Duduma. 88.3 megahertz Morogoro. 98.9 megahertz Mbeya. And Isabel can finish with the sentence, keep it live, baby. Come on.
Keep it live, baby.
Now to you.
NPN TV. Engaging, enlightening, enhancing, entertaining, empowering. Neighborhood Planet. Our neighborhood, our world.
DJ Flint. Flint DJ in the mix. And before we get into the super chats, can you just do the one for DJ Reality so I can keep all the rest of at the end super chats? I'll know that.
Sorry, which one is DJ Reality? Where have I missed it?
DJ Reality, just slightly further down the list. Go past Richard Dix, DJ Core.
Got it. Okay. Sorry. DJ Reality. Untouchable DJ Reality.
Okay, from this point on, we're doing super chats. Richard Dix. You're listening to Richard Dix on Seabird Radio.
DJ Core Corey. Calverstown Radio. DJ Core in the mix.
Gary Pearce. Eartunes Radio, live.
Louis Rivera. Classic Rock 109, where classic rock lives.
Josh Agnew. Across Hobart and Tasmania, this is Hobart's Pulse FM.
Monk TV. You're listening to DJ Who on the Infinity Corner radio show, where culture and music mix.
I think it's Doctor Who. You might want to do that again.
Doctor... Oh, did I not say that? Okay, yeah. Sorry. You're listening to Doctor Who on the Infinity Corner radio show, where culture and music mix.
Michael Suhovsky. For your advertisement needs, Suhovsky Enterprise is all you need. And we are...
Phew!
Done. All right.
Recorded, my goodness.
That was a big session. You see, every week you're testing us more and more. Izabela, I'm going to crank up the music while I do a little bit of production.
Crank up the music.
Crank the music back up and get you just to kind of do a little bit of talking while I get everything in order this end.
All right. Okay? No, this was good. I feel I feel very invigorated.
Yes.
Very invigorated. So yes, for anyone who's just joined in, we have been recording the scripts that you have all posted in there. So the first 20 minutes, we were waiting for your scripts. Then we've recorded them, and now we will be producing your jingles. Well, Mike will be. I will be just making a good face.
Yes.
And kind of...
It's all good, though.
Filling in the blanks. I will be filling in the blanks. There you go.
Indeed.
Yes. There you go. I've missed... There was one... super chat, and I need to actually have a quick look because I remember there was something for the Niminati thing. That's why it caught my eye. Hang on, I'm just going back. I'm just going to make sure we haven't. Yeah, the Niminati stream starts now for Doug Houston. Have we not recorded that?
Oh.
Yes, we have not. Oh dear.
Is there another one?
Yeah, there is one more. Sorry, we've missed one.
Okay.
There is one more.
Let's do it.
You record that, Mikey. You're good at this.
Okay. Let me just get into recording and I'll tag it on the end.
Mm-hmm. See,
the Niminati stream starts now. There you go.
Nothing escapes Izabela, just so you know.
It's good.
My eyes are just like, I've got this.
All right. So, Izabela, you talk about things that are going on while I just kind of tag this all up.
The things that are going on. The things that are going on. Okay. The things that are going on, just looking at your comments, I know you are still posting your scripts. Keep those safe till next week, next Friday. So we've recorded now everything we are going to record today, and now Mike is going to be showing you how to produce those into really cool jingles.
Yep.
So yeah.
And I'm just arranging it so that we get everything into the right folder. So you keep going.
Yeah. Mark says, "Hey Izabela, great work as always. Watching in Nuneaton, Warwickshire. Looking forward to getting Nuneaton. Sorry, thank you. Sorry, I've totally got that wrong. You will be retweeting your comment now. I can see that happening. Junite asks where to download the final jingles, and Dominic is going to post the link for you now in the chat, so don't worry about that. It's mrc.fm/FJF. That's where all the jingles are going to land.
We're getting it all up there now.
So Mike is just working away to get all of those through there.
Dry sessions will be in there in just a moment, and then we'll get around to producing some stuff, and that'll be up there soon too.
That's it. So Josh is asking, could you please edit the super chat one first? So what we are going to do is all the non-super chats.
Just goes as a dry session.
It will go as a dry session, so you will have to kind of dig it out from the session, and then all the super chats will go individually in. And then if we have any time left after the super chats, we can go and produce some of the other ones.
But we won't.
As well. But we probably won't. Looking at the amount of super chats we've got today.
It's been a very popular one today.
It has been, yes. Yes. That's it. So we're going to be doing that. So mrc.fm/FJF, that's where the jingles will live. So yes, so you can make sure to grab those. And looking at your comments now. So yes, many people wondering how you get it. So I've just answered that. So just looking at your comments, you're asking, how do I get it? How do I get it? Louis says, yay, the lovely Izabela did ours. Thank you. No offense, Mike.
That's okay. None taken. So I think I'm about ready to start producing some stuff then. If you're ready to listen, I'm just going to get into Audition here and start playing some stuff back. Let's get this on and have a little listen to what we've got here.
Yeah. So just a quick shout to Brian Craig. He says he's loving his presets, and everyone at the radio station is impressed with his new Adobe Audition skills. Hey, high five to you, Brian, for getting the presets.
Totally awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you are looking for presets that Mike, you are working, I presume, inside your presets.
Get a black.
Yeah. Very loudly as well.
Yes,
Get a blank tape ready because Asa Ben is about to play the best song in the world ever.
Okay, so stuff like that, yeah, is all going through
your presets. And if you would like to get the presets that Mike is working in and Brian is mentioning here, head over to mrc.fm/presets. That's where they live. We have 3 different types of presets for different production needs.
Yeah.
But they are truly amazing. I mean, I love using your presets, Mike. So
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so
you would say to turn it up, but it's all about buttons these days. The Surge on Money FM. Button mash up. No, sorry. Button mash it up.
Nice. All right. Just getting everything into the right place that it should be.
Yes.
And then I'll be able to mix this stuff and mash it down. Just making sure.
H2 can do. Welcome to our world of language and sports travel.
So obviously that really like pimps up the voice, as you can hear there. What else have we got here? Another super chat here.
This is Dave Rhodes on DJR Creative on RTI.
So we've got, hang on. So we've got this one.
You can do. Welcome to our world of language and sports travel.
There is a free chicken wings there. Sorry. Fried.
We've got this one too.
Your favorite station. The best presenters playing the best music in the world.
Okay, so we've got that and that.
You see, we have free Jingle Friday. Somebody has free chicken wings Friday.
It's all about free cool stuff on Fridays for sure.
That's it.
All right, so we've got that one there.
RTI, please send help or pizza.
There we go. And then we've got this one.
Gertz, Babeya.
And over here.
Richard Dix. You're listening to Richard Dix on C.
Okay.
Richard Dix.
Let's grab that one and put that into the right place. Okay, I'm just getting everything arranged the way it should be. And then I think we'll be good to start producing some of these.
Radio. DJ Core in the mix.
Gary Pearce. Eartunes Radio. Live.
Okay, yeah, there's a ton of really cool stuff that you've given us there to produce. So, yeah, just basically getting it all ordered. And as soon as I've got it all ordered, then we can start producing stuff up. So, Izabela, just as I make a few more chops and edits here, what else you got for us?
iPanda is asking, are you still doing free jingles? Well, we are producing them now. So obviously there is a whole process to the thing. So we need to get the scripts, record them, and now produce them. So we are at the stage of producing them right now. So any new scripts you post right now will not be recorded today. But do not fear, we're back next Friday. So make sure to be here nice and early. We started.
I think it's Doctor Who. You might want.
It's okay. We start nice and on time every Friday at 1 p.m. UK time. So you want to be here first thing. Make sure to post your scripts as soon as we start. That's the best way to have a guarantee of being recorded in some way. So yes.
Sounds good. All right, let's get into it and let's start producing these with some really cool sound effects. See what we've got here. That is a very nice sound effect. So let's zoom out a little bit and drop this in over here. And we'll see what we can create now. So we're going to pop this down here.
Get a blank tape ready.
And we're going to pop that over there. And this over here. That there.
Get a blank tape ready. Because Izabela is about to play the
best song in the world.
Hang on. We're going to do something different here. We're going to go the best.
Best.
It's overlapping a little too much. Let's move that out. And then we're going to go to sound effects and pull in a little static hit there. There we go.
Best song in the world.
And then ever is going to be... Oh, I did Control X. There we go.
Is that your rock? Was it the rock thing? What was the hard?
No, that's voice deeper.
Voice.
Ever.
And then you can actually combine the deep voice with a normal voice, and you kind of get a really epic voice. So something like this.
Get a blank tape ready because Izabela is about to play the
best song in the world
ever.
We've still got a little bit too much overlap there. I'm just going to triangle that. There we go.
Best song in the world ever.
And I might just double that up again. Hang on, let's move that up here. Whoops, I want to duplicate. There we go.
Best song in the world ever.
There we go, something like that. So you got that as the first one, and then That ends, doesn't it? Around there. So I'm just going to pull that in after the ever. So it's
In the world ever.
So that's the one for you there. Okay, and we're going through. So that's for Pop Unlimited. Next, we're working on Surfing Truckers jingle here. So as you can see, when you know where everything is, it's really...
We would say to turn it up. We would say to turn it up.
We would say to turn it up.
But it's all about buttons these days.
Vintage.
But it's all about buttons these days.
And then...
Button mash it up.
Button mash it up. And we need echo, of course, so...
Button mash it up.
That's cool. And then we need a...
Button mash it up. Button.
And we're going to get you going, hang on.
Mike is in the creative zone.
Yeah, I am. You can tell. I
can tell, yes, I can tell.
You can tell when it's one of those.
Button mash it up. Button mash it up.
Do you like that?
Button mash it up.
I like that kind of thing. That always makes me happy. Let's move that in here. So we got...
We would say to turn it up.
And then we need a glitch going like that. And then nearly something like that, but just shortened up a little bit. So we'll just shorten that right up and pop it in there.
But it's all about buttons these days. Button mash it up.
Bit too tight, so we're just going to move you guys over here, and we've got
buttons these days. Button mash it up.
Quick little continuity break here from Izabela on the screen while I go to the next jingle.
That sounded really good.
Getting some nice nice likes on the old Facebook, which is fantastic. So thanks. Keep them coming in, by the way.
Yes, thank you indeed. And yes, it's this sounded really good. It really always amazes me how swift and fast you are with things. It's like toon, 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 you know. It's
yeah,
like,
don't mess about.
Like, no mess about.
This is, by the way, this is not how fast we usually produce jingles here at Music Radio Creative. This is a very, very speedy kind of, yes. You know.
And this is not how we would usually record them either. So, so this isn't a recording studio. This is our production studio. This is where we record. Well, we record a lot of video content, but not really audio on its own. We have a dedicated studio here, which is fully sound treated, where we would record any regular orders coming in.
People often ask where I get my sound effects from, Izabela.
Yes, so you can head over to mrc.fm/SFX.
Hang on, let's do this. You can head over to mrc.fm/SFX.
Nice. Okay. There you go. That's where the sound effects
You can get all these things I'm putting in orange into my multi-track session at the moment. That's mrc.fm/SFX. And what will they find on that page?
You will find all the production libraries that Mike is using in our productions. So, yes, every single one of them is there. DJ Reality. Bless you, Mike. DJ Reality says, Izabela, thanks for the super cool jingle you made for me. Kudos. Well, thank you. And it's Mike doing the thing he does that makes it even more special.
Thanks, Dominic, for posting the link in there. That is totally awesome. So let's get back to this.
H2 can do.
H2 can do. Oh, I am actually feeling really creative today. Gosh, if you got yourself in on this Free Jingle Friday, you're benefiting from the Mike creative juice today.
There you go. Yeah, it doesn't happen every Friday. So
no, well,
creativity is not something you can just bring on demand,
right?
Is
it Stephen Priestfield in the Art of War? No, not the Art of War. The War of Art.
War of Art.
War of Art. He says sometimes the muse is with you and sometimes not.
That's it.
And I really agree with that, actually.
There you go. James is asking us if you think that Stingers and Jingles would work on a live stream. Yes, they do.
Absolutely. Yeah. What you mean? Things like this. Things like the Music Radio Creative live theme. Like that.
Yeah.
Like this thing that we like to play all the time because it's so freaking awesome. And we are actually on a live stream.
MRC Live is where it's at. Mike has so many tricks in his hat. With Izabela at his side, they'll take you on an audio ride. Music Radio Creative. All
right, we've got some serious producing to do
you've
here.
Got to have, and you've got 10 minutes today. We can't go over because I have a phone call scheduled. Yeah.
Sometimes on Facebook, people click the angry button when I play a jingle. I don't know. Maybe it's too many jingles.
Angry.
You can do
something like that. Yeah. So
H2 can do
like that.
Welcome to our world of language and sports travel.
So that's just a pitch shift up in my presets there. I've got that on an automation line. It's really easy to do things like this. So
H2 can do. Welcome to our world of language and sports travel.
Although I'm going to take that last sound effect out. But did you like that?
I did, yeah.
Okay,
that's really cool.
So,
the Mystic Wolf says that this shall now and forever be known as MRC Speed Jingles. Yes, it's like, yeah, Speed Jingles.
Speed Jingles. At least it's not jingles on speed.
No.
Okay, let's crack on with some more.
Let's crack on.
So we've got this one here. Let's play.
Your favorite station, the best.
Let's pull that in there. We need to just make a chop there and a chop there and pop this down. So this is my goal. This is like, your
favorite station.
Let's pull that in. When I'm training during my courses, which the courses are opening up at the end of this month, by the way, it's to really get people comfortable with working in multi-track. So it just feels second nature.
Your favorite station. The best presenters playing the...
we need to do something like this.
Presenters playing the...
best music in the world.
Gosh.
What?
Gosh, I said.
Presenters playing the
best.
Something like that.
Presenters playing the...
Best.
Playing the
best music in the world.
Okay, we're going to rifle through so we can get these all in. Let's pull that in there. Media browser. So this is a good one. I like this. I always like sound effects that have a little build up and then they go because that's a great way always to start a jingle, I find.
Do you know, if there was a world record for how fast can you produce a jingle, I reckon that you could win it.
Yeah. And I'd be the only one competing too.
You probably would be.
No, it's it's fun. I think it's just like with anything. Like I really believe it depends where your purpose is in life, your soul's purpose, if you like. And so I was watching this video the other day, this thing on Reddit of this guy in Scotland. He was like pulling up like 7 kind of huge concrete slabs and putting them on top of barrels. And I thought, my goodness, you have to be really dedicated to want to do that. And each one got heavier as he went along, and he had to really muster up every ounce of strength to do the very last one. Very inspiring stuff. So yeah, whatever you as a human being are designed to do, I think you should follow that purpose.
Indeed.
Trapped in the basement.
Trapped in the basement, a little bit distorted there, and then...
Basement. This is Dave Rhodes.
And then we'll do that.
On D.
And then we'll do on like this. So we got this.
Rhodes. On D. Rhodes. On D. Rhodes.
And I'm going to do stutter again here.
Rhodes. On DJ.
And then I'm going to do that.
Rhodes. On DJR Creative on RTI.
And then finally, we'll pop this in here.
Please send help or pizza.
Something like that. Okay. And then we're going to go in. There are seriously a lot of jingles today. So I'm rifling through. So we'll get this.
You're listening to Richard.
Hang on. Let's make that established.
You're listening. You're listening to Richard Dix.
And then we'll pull that down.
Richard Dix on Seabird Radio. Richard Dix on Seabird Radio.
And then we'll go. Hang on, let's move these along. Here we go. Thank you for throwing some hearts in on Facebook there. That's very nice. Right, we need some different sound effects here. That's a cool one.
Calverstown Radio.
What's that?
Calverstown Radio. DJ Core. Calverstown Radio.
Okay, I'm just going to do something like this. Like that.
Calverstown Radio. DJ Core.
We'll pull that down here.
Calverstown Radio. Calverstown Radio.
DJ Core in the mix. Oh, that sounded good.
There we go. So we'll stick with that then. And we'll move to this one, which is a very, very short one, it seems. So let's get a nice thing. So yeah, all the sound effects I'm using, you can grab them at mrc.fm/SFX. Anything any audio producer could ever need to make any kind of audio imaging, jingle, promo, commercial, you name it. Bundles of stuff, like gigabytes of stuff there.
Ear Tunes Radio, live.
Nice and simple.
Nice.
That's the thing with productions. Don't get caught up in, oh my goodness, it's got to have like 50 million different effects and sounds and clicks here and booms and statics. Sometimes just one sound effect and one really decent vocal effect can do the job, but don't think it has to be overthought.
Classic Rock 109.
Classic Rock 109, so we need to stick in a bit of a rocky transition there. That'll go in nicely about there.
Classic.
Too late. Let's pull that tighter.
Classic Rock 109, where classic rock lives.
And then that's going to fade out. So that's quite nice, actually, isn't it? I'm actually going to throw in a little bit of distortion as well.
Where classic.
But I'm going to put it lightly so it doesn't over sort of do things.
Where classic rock lives.
Still too loud. I'm going to pull the gain down on that a bit more.
Where classic rock lives.
That's perfect. Sometimes subtle, subtle, subtle.
Across Hobart and Tasmania.
I tell you what, I love Izabela, Australia, but I particularly will always have a place in my heart for Hobart, Tasmania.
Oh, will you?
Yeah, and Launceston in Tasmania as well. Because I did the Cradle Mountain to Sugar Lake walk when I was 19 years old. That was centuries ago. And it's a really good walk, and yeah, I just had a good time in Tassie. So yeah, good part of the world for sure. So let's get in some jingles for you down under there in Tasmania. Let's make this sound good.
Yeah. There is a question from Henry, who's just having issues with converting from the sessions from Adobe Audition 3.0 to CC, and actually,
Yeah.
We really good place to post it is in the community. It's like there will be people who will help you in there. So yes, JM Pinker has posted that community. Post it in community. We will help you there.
Absolutely, so, yes. We really want the community to go on fire. You can see the community behind me now on the screen.
Yeah.
We'll get the link there in the chat as well. Just head over there because there are people always ready and willing to help you in that community. So it's a good one, Izabela. Good catch there.
There you go. The Mystic Wolf is telling you off, by the way. It's about creating your sound and not about throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yes.
Across Hobart and Tasmania.
This is
Oh, that was a mistake. Let's pull that in. No, he's not telling me off. He's agreeing with me.
Absolutely.
Across Hobart and Tasmania.
This is Hobart's Pulse FM.
Let's move that down to
Tasmania. This is Hobart.
Let's go to rewind and pop it in there, so it'll be
Across Hobart and Tasmania. This.
And let's pull that over a little bit, like that and like that.
Across Hobart and Tasmania. This is Hobart's Pulse FM.
Okay, got 3 more jingles. I reckon I can do, that's a jingle a minute, pretty much. So let's do this. So we've got this one.
You're listening to Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, we got it right there. That's cool. And then we'll throw in a riser as well to really build it up. So we got this.
You're listening to Doctor Who
on the Infinity Corner radio show.
And then we need another little effect there.
Where culture and music mix.
And then obviously we need it to end. So let's move that in a bit tighter.
Culture and music mix. Culture and music mix.
And then we're going to pull this.
For your advertisement needs, Suhovsky Enterprise. For your advertisement needs, Suhovsky Enterprise is all you need.
And we're going to put a different one over there, and we're going to wrap that up just like this.
This is all you need.
Pull that in, and this is the final one. Wow.
The Niminati stream starts.
Niminati.
Stream starts now. There you go.
I'll trunk it out there you go at the end of that, because that's not going to sound good. All right, Izabela, it's done. It's done.
Hey,
it's
you
done.
done it.
I'm just going to mix them down and save them out by your YouTube name, upload them there. So what you'll find in the directory at mrc.fm/FJF, you'll find the dry sessions that we recorded. So any free jingles will be in there. You just have to scan through and pull yours out, extract yours. And then I'm going to save under YouTube names all of the those of you who've been kind enough to super chat today. Right, Izabela?
Yes, indeed. And I'm just posting a link now to all the jingles. So mrc.fm/FJF. That's where everything that we've recorded today will be to be found. We're back next Friday at exactly 1 p.m. GMT. There was quite a lot of people saying, oh, I've missed it today. I've missed it. But we're here at 1 p.m. I know we've had a change of time since last year, because last year we were here at 2 p.m. But we've shifted at some point last year to 1 p.m. So it's always 1 p.m. GMT. If you would like to come back, we're here next week.
Absolutely, we are here next week. Can't wait to be back. So loads going on. If you want something to do, then definitely go over and check out the community at community.musicradiocreative.com. Also, head over to courses.musicradiocreative.com. Put your email into your favorite course so you can get notified when it goes live in 2 weeks from now.
Yes, only 20 places per course, so you've got to be the first. Just like with free jingles, you've got to be the first.
All right. Well, all of the jingles are on the wall behind me. I'm going to be saving them out individually when we finish the stream. Shall we finish, Izabela, with a nice little jingle?
I think we ought to.
Okay, let's finish with our MRC Live. Are you ready to do the actions to it? Here we go. Get ready.
Thank you.
Here we go.
There we go. And as Peter says, thanks, love and kisses.
Yes. Oh, sorry. That's a false start there. Thanks, love and... That was actually a lovely way to... That is a lovely way to end. Thanks, love and kisses. Thanks, love and kisses to you. Mwah, mwah. Bye. Love you.
MRC Live is where it's at. Mike has so many tricks in his hat. With Izabela at his side, they'll take you on an audio ride. Music Radio Creative.com